Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I am going to be filming a get ready with me. I don't even remember the last time I did one of these. I used to do them all the time, but I felt like just, you know, putting on some makeup, chatting to you guys, you know, creating an outfit at the end. I'm not actually going anywhere, but I kind of just felt like filming something fun, something a little bit different. You guys sent me some questions on Instagram and I'm really excited to answer them. But let's start off with the video. I will get some of your questions up. Did you manifest Jamie? Any manifestation success stories? Do you know what? I have a feeling I did. Like, I'm just going to start by plucking my eyebrows because they're very hairy. You probably can't tell, but they are, and you're going to see me without bangs. So it's not a look, I will tell you that. But manifesting, once I came to the realization of what manifestation was, I think I did. I went through a stage, and as silly as this sounds, of just, I think every girl does though, just wanting someone to love. And I remember just thinking like all these boys were not what I wanted, and the guys I would have crushes on, I would soon like drop them so quickly because I was just like, nope, that's not what I want. Soon made a list in a journal, my 2017 journal, I think it was, maybe even 2016. I wrote a list of things, and I literally just said, this is my dream guy. And when I think of it now, it's like a witch potion. I said, I want a guy who has a really good taste in music. I think it was dresses like themselves, genuine, really cool and funky. Someone I can talk to about things for like hours on end. He's my best friend. All these other really meaningful things, I can't remember what they were off the top of my head. I remember writing that list down, and then I met Jamie, and then I reread that list, and it just shocked me because it was him to a T, like him at that point in time. And even though both of us have changed since then, it's just crazy to read that list and just think of Jamie back then, and that's exactly who he was. He's very different to what he was when I met him. He's matured a lot, which is like, it's just amazing to see someone you love and care about so much mature and come into themselves. And I definitely think we both came into each other's lives to initiate growth, because since we met each other, we've just skyrocketed into this, it's just a new dimension of like ourselves, and it's just, I've never experienced anything like it before. Manifestation is such a powerful thing, and when you really put your mind to it, you can create magic. Ultimately, how to find genuine friends. You know what, I know this is a hard one. You just got to trust in the universe. You've got to trust that the right people are going to come at the right time. If you're struggling with friends right now, you need to realize what you're struggling with them. Almost manifest them. Like I said with Jamie, actually, I would, you know, what qualities do you want to be surrounding yourself with? Like, usually you are a result of the people you are surrounding yourself with. So if you want kind, genuine people, creative people, then you need to manifest that. Obviously, make the effort to take yourselves to places where those people will be. If you're brave enough to just go and talk to random people, go for it. I'm not really like that, but you just got to trust your instinct as well. Like with Gray, me and Gray met at a Troye Sivan concert. I don't even listen to Troye. She kind of did at the time, and we were round the back, and I just out of the blue started talking to her, and I'm not really someone to just go and chat to someone. Definitely just trust in the universe and know that the right people will come and go at certain times in your life, and everything happens for a reason. That's just things I live by. Like, it's so simple as that, and it's definitely just keep reminding yourself those things as well. Another question, if there was nothing holding you back in life, what would you be doing? Also, I am using a facial hydrator from Aesop right now, just because I forgot to do it this morning. You know what, if I didn't have anything holding me back, I mean, this is something I think about all the time with me and Jamie, is we want to live together, we want to live up, we want to travel. Ultimately, a family is my biggest dream, and that's going to come with time. I don't want to do that right now, but I don't know. I would love to travel, but I just don't feel mature mentally enough to do that on my own just yet. I don't know, I don't actually like this question, because I feel like it's if you just had no limitations, and I think it's inevitable to have limitations in your life. So I don't know, I think because I'm so content with my life right now, I just can't think of anything. I mean, it's a good thing, but you know, I don't know. If I had no limitations, I'd probably have a pet tiger. I don't know, there's so many things I could change in the world, but it's just like, I am just trying out the Frank Body Magic Shimmer Oil for the first time. Freya actually recommended this on Instagram, so I used a code to go get it, so I'm just gonna try it. I don't know, like, I think she put it on her face, so I'm gonna give it a go. It's replacing my MAC strobe cream, which I love very much, but unfortunately don't really want to be supporting MAC anymore. Wow, oh my goodness, does anyone see the instant like vibrancy in my face? Oh my goodness, I really like that. Alright, I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit and I'll answer some more questions. Do you want to visit the US? I do. I really want to go to San Francisco. I've been to California before when I was very young. I'm using Q+A Halo Scope in Moonstone. I went there when I was younger, and I went to Disneyland and I freaking loved it. I used to be a theme park fanatic. I wouldn't say I am anymore. I think I would love to go to San Francisco, but there's other places in the world I'd prefer to go. I don't know, we'll see. New York maybe. New York used to be a really top priority place for me, but not so much anymore. What do you believe is your divine life purpose? What is your dream vision? My dream vision right now is to nurture and care and teach and love as many people as I can. The more I look into my birth chart, the more I realize just how much me as a leader and, you know, a carer, a lot of my birth chart is related to teaching and looking after people, and that's of course linked to my career. But I also feel like I've been told that the greatest years of my life is going to be with motherhood, and slowly I've started to believe that. I definitely think my divine purpose is to teach and nurture and look after, have a family, be a mother, as well as guide and help other people in spiritual endeavors such and such. I don't know, I really like that question. That's from Sydney. Hi Sydney. But yeah, that's something that's been a very strong pull for me at the moment. Is just I love where I'm at right now. I love my course. I love being around children. I love the thought of having a family one day. I want to have a house. Like, it's just, everything is just, you know, it's slowly coming together, but I've got to remember to stay in the now and not think too much about the future. I just put some Halo Scope all over my face. I just do this. It's kind of like my base. I stopped wearing foundation. I'm gonna go in with the Q+A, what's it called? Stretch concealer. I just put that all under my eyes. I'm not using any mirrors actually, I'm just kind of winging it. But did you have any relationships before Jamie, and if so, what did you learn from? No, I actually didn't have any relationships before Jamie. I dated people. I dated many people, and I find it funny because I've actually dated every single element of the zodiac. I've dated people, and I think through dating I realized what I didn't and didn't like, and I was always the one to end it because I'm very particular. I don't like to waste time with people. I don't know. There were moments where I could have had a boyfriend, but it just didn't work out. And I believe in, you know, if something was meant to work out, you know, it would have worked. But it's funny because the 2 Leos I dated were probably the worst guys I've ever come across. And I don't mean that in a harsh way towards Leos, because I've really grown to love Leos. Like, I think they're just beautiful, happy souls. But these Leos in particular were just like, their sex drive was just fucking through the roof, and they just need to fucking chill. They're so in their own heads. Ugh. But I definitely learned, you know, it's meeting Jamie, and I feel like he's my other half, but we're total opposites. Like, when you look at our birth chart, he's got Libra, I'm Aquarius, I'm Pisces, he's got Cancer, which is similar in some retrospect, but he's also got so much Sag in him, and he's just such a freedom-seeking, loving person that just wants to have fun. And then I've got the Taurus in me, so I love being home. I love home security, creature comforts, and I love planning. So those things we really do complement each other in those aspects. We very rarely have arguments about that, because I'm teaching him to plan and plan ahead, and he's teaching me to be, you know, loosen up a little bit. So it really does work. Once I put the concealer just under my eyeballs, I just pat it with some MAC powder. If you have any powder recommendations, please let me know, because I'm looking for something to replace this that's preferably cruelty-free, vegan. I just want more natural based makeup product. Sometimes I just put it down here as well, just to put some more coverage on my pimps. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you want to continue in New Zealand? 5 years time, so I will be 24. I want to stay in New Zealand for 2 years after my degree, so then I'm eligible to teach in New Zealand if I ever wanted to come back. And then once I've done my 2 years, I'm hoping to go overseas, teach overseas, whether that be in Australia or England. Hoping I would have moved out of home by then. I really want to move out in the next year. It's just hard with money, of course. Now I'm going with my Hoola bronzer just to bronze it up. Teaching, happy, wanting to travel. I don't really want children until I'm at least 27, 28. That's probably like the minimum. 26 is pushing it. But I just want to go travel. I think the biggest place I want to go before I have kids, have a house, anything like that, I want to go to India for 2 weeks and do a big trip, whatever that might be. And what we might do, I don't know, but I really want to explore India, because I think it's just a magical, beautiful place, and it's definitely had a huge impact on my spiritual awakening as a person. I've always been drawn to it. But yeah, 5 years, shit. What's your favorite hobby or pastime? I love, like, as of recently, a big thing is a reward for me is sitting in bed watching stuff. And I know that sounds super lazy, but I love it. It brings me so much pleasure just to, you know, after you've been busy all day doing things and being productive, just sitting down and having a cup of tea. But hobbies, I love doing tarot in my spare time. I love creating videos like I'm doing right now. Like, I had spare time on my hands and I'm just like, go for it. Like, I've got to do something. This, I don't know what it is. Maybelline something, an eyebrow thing. I was using the Glossier Boy Brow and it just didn't keep my eyebrows in place whatsoever, so I have moved on to this. But yeah, hobbies, I love just to go looking in secondhand shops with Jamie. We love going to cafes. We love cafe hopping because Jamie loves to check out all the coffee and such. Me, I just love going because it's like food. What else? I don't know, I'm very much a homebody as well, so even if I go out to gigs, it won't be very often. I love drawing. I journal a lot. Oh, I love sewing. I love sewing. I want to get back into sewing. My sewing machine's crapping out at the moment, a hobby that I'm working on. Perfecting, as you might say. How to grow on YouTube and not feel like giving up. Trust me, I wanted to give up so many times. YouTube started off for me like building subscribers and wanting a following, and you just get to a point where it's like, why am I doing this? Do people think I'm stupid for doing this? And you start to feel like everyone's judging you because you don't have the followers that you expected. I only really started taking YouTube seriously, I'd say maybe either in the last 2 years or the last year, very recently, where I was like at least they're videos that I'm proud of to some degree. I think if you're self-critiquing yourself all the time and it's taking away that fun of it, then it's maybe the intention's not quite where it's supposed to be. And I know it's hard when you feel like you're just creating these really awesome videos and people aren't noticing it, but trust me, people are noticing it. Some people are afraid to admit that they're supporting you, and I've had that happen to me. A lot of people take the piss out of me but actually genuinely think what I'm doing is cool, and they're actually they don't have the bravery to go and make these videos themselves, let alone why would they support someone who's, you know, being brave and doing it. It's just whether or not it's making you happy. For me, videos makes me so happy because it's video diaries. It's like I can look back and creating videos is a creative outlet for me. I love just editing videos and stuff, so definitely look at what you want to gain from your videos. Someone asked how many kids do you want and what do you want to name them. I have like the perfect names, but I'm not going to say them out loud because either I won't like them afterwards or people will steal them. I love the name so much and I'm not going to say it, but I ideally would like 3 kids. Boy, girl, and then a surprise one in the end. I don't know. 3 is one of my favorite numbers because it's just like a good number. Someone asked, do you have a spirit guide? If so, do you know who? I recently had a very magical experience talking to my grandparents from my dad's side. I've always been told I'm a lot like my dad, and I'm a lot like his family and stuff like that. I've met my papa before when I was very little, and he died when I was very little, and I never met my nana from my dad's side. But it was weird, a few months ago I really felt their energy around me a lot, and it was very evidently them, and it just made me feel really happy all the time. And I don't know, there was something really special about it. And then I went to go talk to a medium and asked if they were around, and she said yes, they're always there, they're really proud of you, they love Jamie, you know, work hard. And then my uncle, who's also past my dad's brother, came through and it's like, you're a cool girl, don't forget to have fun, like. And I definitely believe they're always around me, and it's just something special. And I know it is you know, something that you can choose to believe in or not, but I just love knowing that. And if you have, like, you know, sensory feelings like that is true, then that's even more special. But I just think it's really cool. So let me know if any of you guys feel like you have spirit guides around you, because I would love to know. Might put some blush on. I'm not sure if I'm going to put anything on my eyes, just because I'm going to make this a very natural. Put some of Dawn on my cheeks. I love this so much. It's probably my favourite cloud paint from Q+A. So I always put too much on, so I'm going to have to make sure I don't, because it's so bright. I think I put too much on that cheek. Do you think Jamie is your soulmate? I do. I think we were meant to be in each other's lives. Like, even just linking back to like our parents, my grandparents, like, you know, my papa comes from a Dutch background, so does Jamie. Jamie's mum lived out South Auckland where my parents both lived. My mum went to the same high school as his mum. But Gray works at Aesop right next door to Jamie, where he works at the candy shop. So even if I hadn't met Jamie yet, I probably would have run into him somehow. I just feel like we have so much to teach each other and offer each other. We're coming together, and, you know, love is so powerful. It's just something special that I'm so grateful to share with someone. He's literally my best friend. What's the placement in your birth chart you identify with the most? As of recently, I really identify with my Taurus rising. Pisces sun always. I feel like I'm a Pisces through and through. Pisces Mercury for sure, especially when I'm filming. I feel like the way I communicate is definitely very Piscean. I do feel like I've got Aquarius qualities. I felt a lot stronger to my Aquarian side in the past, but as of recently I felt more Piscean and Tauran. As of like, how do you juggle uni work with everything else and stay motivated? Uni work for me is my main thing. Like, that's what I have to prioritize. Making videos and working comes second, and of course, you know, seeing Jamie in my spare time, seeing friends, catching up with people. Like, I want to make an effort to do that. It's just really hard when you have little time, but I have kind of grown my self-management skills in the sense that I can do things like very quickly in a good amount of time. I'm very much someone that will take the easy route. Like, I will do whatever's possible to make my life easier. And I also try and make sure I get all my assignments done while I'm at uni, because I know as soon as I get home, I'm not going to do any of it. And when I'm at home, I really want to do my own thing, whether that be like, you know, journaling or rituals or, I don't know, making a video, something like that. Like, balance is the key. Like, if you're doing too much of anything, it's never good. So I think it's just really time management and prioritizing what you need to get done versus what you want to do. That's something my mum taught me, and she was always like, what do I have to do and what do I want to do? Are you going to visit Wellington? Yes, I'm hoping to come and visit Wellington in October. So hit me up if you live in Wellington, and we should have a huge big coffee date, picnic, I don't know. Let's do it. I really want to do that. Make some new friends. Who at the moment is your biggest female inspiration? I have to say Stevie, as always, as lately, she's just had a really strong presence in my life. She's just a beautiful, beautiful soul. I'm so fucking excited the fact I'm seeing her again in September for the second time. Like, just so lucky. I feel so lucky, you know. What animal do you think represents you the best? I've been told that I represent like a little black cat with a moon on its head, and so I agree. I love cats so much. I can't wait to have my own cat. Do you have any spiritual practices for when you're not feeling good? I think accepting the way you're feeling, and I know like from as of recently, it's very hard when you're upset. From being like a very happy soul to like feeling upset is really hard, especially for me because I'm very positive, need to feel positive. Like, that's why I got this tattoo, is to always be positive. It's just to surrender to the feelings, let your feelings flow out, like let them be. Immediately just think, what can I do to love myself? I just use the Q+A Lid Start and Slip, by the way, just in my inner corner for something a little bit different. And now I'm just going to put the coconut balm because my lips are dry. Just do what makes you happy. I wouldn't say I have any specific rituals. For me, yoga, meditating is a form of self-love. So if I'm feeling one night I need to give my body a good stretch, breathing is so important. Like, not even just to live, but like I can find myself holding my breath, and I've been talking to my mum about this, and I think just sitting down and breathing and focusing on your breathing. I do it in my car sometimes when I'm going into uni, because I'll be like, oh my god, my tummy hurts. Why does my tummy hurt? Is it anxiety? Did I eat something bad? And even like just sitting there and consciously making an effort to get some oxygen flowing through your body, you just feel better. So I think breathing, especially when you're upset, let your emotions flow, but just remember to breathe and come back to a calm state. Someone said talk about sex. Okay, let's talk about it. Of course I've had sex. I've never had sex with anyone else but Jamie, and I'm disclosing this information to you. But my advice, if you haven't had sex or you have had sex, make sure you're honoring yourself. You're getting what you need. You're not giving your all to someone else. It's a balance. And don't be afraid to explore yourself beforehand. I know that's scary and you kind of want to just go straight into it with someone else, but really just, you know, explore your body, figure out what feels good, what doesn't feel good. Because when you're being intimate with someone else, sometimes you've got to show them, because they don't know. They might be touching something completely different and you'll be like, does that feel good? I don't know, something a little bit personal. I've never really thought I would talk about that, but yeah. What is your favorite music? What do you listen to while driving? I might put on some mascara. I just use this one that my nana bought me because I don't have anything else. Anyone recommend some good mascaras? I should get cheap but like good, cruelty-free, vegan, you know. Music, anything classic rock. Classic rock is my go-to genre. I freaking love rock. Like, it's just, there's nothing else like it. I truly just love it so much. Like, favorite bands, without a doubt, The Doors, Fleetwood Mac, Led Zeppelin, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Red Hot Chili fucking Peppers. I love them so much. Their concert spoke to me in words I just cannot explain. Like, they are just a magical band and I have such a magical connection with them. I was so honoured to go to their concert and just be there. It was just amazing. But yeah, always listen to it. If you want to check out my Spotify playlists, I have some good songs, some good tunes up on there. This is literally my makeup done and I still feel like I need to answer more questions. Let's just go through them because there's so many. How do you and Jamie get through bumps in your relationship? We just know that everything's going to be okay. It's not the end. I think having a good perspective is so important. Your mindset is so powerful. So really take that into consideration in every situation you are, especially with conflict. Open your mind, be open to the other person as well, just as much as you, and always own up to what you've done, what you've contributed to the situation. I don't really appreciate when people point the finger and do the blame game. I mean, everyone has something to contribute in some sort of conflict, That's just how I view it personally, and I'm very strong when it comes to that perspective. If you could meet any musician, who would it be? Stevie and Harry. I would freaking love to meet them. I think those two together are such a magical pair, and I would just honestly be in love if I came across them. What is the song you'll forever love? Sarah by Fleetwood Mac. That song, very special song. If you haven't heard it, definitely go listen to it. What are you looking forward to Gemini season? You know what? I'm so stuck in Taurus season, haven't even thought about it. A lot of people have been asking how did I find my fashion style and how I dress the way I do. I might talk about that once I've got my outfit on. I think that'll be the last little question. So I'll go get into a cute little outfit and I'll be right back. So I just got changed. I didn't know what I was going for. I kind of felt like styling just like a little green pixie dream outfit. I have got a crochet top. I have to wear a little bra underneath it. An armband which I bought as a bracelet. A really beautiful belt that I just got from one of my friends, Ella. Bought it off her. And this incredible gypsy maxi skirt that I got from Third Eye in K Road, in case you were wondering. It's like an Indian style skirt and I really love it. It's like a forest green. And I didn't put on any shoes just kind of because I kind of thought don't really need any shoes with this outfit. And then of course I just paired it with a headband, and yeah. I wasn't quite sure where I was going with this look, but I really like it. Like I was saying before, just be you, be confident, and your natural style will just come through. Especially with age, I've definitely learned the older you get, the less you care, because no one's judging anyone at a certain age. You just get to an age where if anyone is to judge, they really are dealing with some insecurities that they've got to address themselves. I definitely just learned to just wear what I want to wear, be who I want to be. Yeah, you get some funny looks in the street. I got called Father Christmas once. I was wearing flares in my big coat, and it's kind of bothered me a little bit and put me off wearing it in the future, but like, what can you do? People are gonna look at you. People always look at me in my mushroom hat, but you just kind of gotta think, do I like what I'm wearing? Is what I'm wearing representative of me? Does it make me feel happy? Then just do it. And the more you go out and get more confident wearing your clothes, the more you feel empowered and you just love who you are. So I think practicing that is definitely a form of self-love, appreciating yourself and being yourself. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been a video all over the place, a lot less structured than most of my videos, but let me know if you like it. But just getting ready, putting on an outfit, getting some makeup on, and feeling good about myself. Hope that I inspired you guys. Get yourself all dolled up. You don't have to put makeup on, but maybe put on some snazzy outfits that make you feel good. Take some photos and, you know, just love yourself. If you enjoyed, please let me know in the comments. Like the video if you feel like it. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you have any more questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram. Sending lots of love and light, you guys. Thank you so much, my angels. Lots and lots of love. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.